Hello everybody, Far Off Corner here, in which I welcome you to my new segment for my YouTube channel, in which it's called Pokemon Censor. And with this new segment, I'll do everything, or at least talk about all things Pokemon news, anything about the games, cards, Build-A-Bears, stuffies, anything at all to do with Pokemon, and also like Pokemon entries in the decks, in which that will be what I'll be doing for this video, in which I'll be reading off some of, as you can see here, one of my favorite Pokemon, Pikachu, in which Ash's main Pokemon, and also for this Pikachu, I have a story behind it, in which basically, not to really put the whole story in. But one of the things is that I didn't know about Pikachu being over at Build-A-Bear at the point in time, because I just didn't hear about it. But usually I always had certain knowledge of certain things coming out. But this was a total mystery to me, in which I'm really happy that I got it. And it's been, I have had him for a while and whatnot. And then also most recently, since they upgraded, now I got the sound for Pikachu. And I'm really happy to have him, and which he's also one of the older models, because the most current ones, the size is actually a little bit shrilled down. This is actually the original big Pikachu, in which like a lot of clothes didn't fit him and whatnot, in which they actually had to slim him down just because of that particular purpose. This is actually the original. And also same thing with because I also have the Pokeball hoodie that goes with him, in which it has the ear holes, in which later on versions of the Pokeball for the original Pokeball hoodie didn't have the ear holes in it. So yeah, that's basically a majority of what I really want to say about how I got Pikachu and what I just how I got him in the first place. Which, other than that, I got another one that I got from Thinky, but that's another different story. Not really relevant to what's going on here. So anyway, I will now read some entries from the decks from all the different regions of Pokemon to you guys all. What I got from, basically it is an internet website in which it's Bulbapedia, or Bulbapedia, or I don't know exactly how you say it. Please excuse me because of that. But they also have an app that I just downloaded on my phone, in which it's basically a shortcut to get into there, in which you can look up Pokemon. You can go to all the generations and then just scroll all the way down to whatever Pokemon you want to get. And also there's one where you there's a randomizer in which when you hit it, you get a particular Pokemon entry and whatnot. So you don't have to, if you just wanted to be a mystery of what Pokemon, like who's that Pokemon type of thing, in which that would be really interesting. But if anything, I really wanted to get this thing with Pikachu out of the way. So without further ado, here are some Pokemon entries for Pikachu. In Pokemon Red and Blue, it says, when several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity could build and cause lightning storms. In Pokemon Yellow, it keeps its tail raised to monitor its surroundings. If you yank its tail, it will try to bite you. Pokemon Stadium lives in forests away from people. It stores electricity in its cheeks for zapping an enemy if it is attacked. Pokemon Gold. The intelligent Pokemon roasts hard berries with electricity to make them tender enough to eat. Pokemon Silver. It raises its tail to check its surroundings. The tail is sometimes struck by lightning in this pose. Pokemon Crystal. When it's angered, it immediately discharges the energy stored in the pouches in its cheeks. Pokemon Ruby. Whenever Pikachu comes across something new, it blasts it with a jolt of electricity. If you came across a blackened berry, it's evidence that that this Pokemon mistook the intensity of its charge. In Pokemon Sapphire, this Pokemon has electricity storing pouches on its cheeks. These appear to become electrically charged during the night while Pikachu sleeps. It occasionally discharges electricity when it is dozy after waking up. Pokemon Emerald. It stores electricity in the electric sacs on its cheeks. When it releases pent-up energy in a burst, the electric power is equal to a lightning bolt. Pokemon Fire Red. It has electric sacs on both of its cheeks. If threatened, it loses electric charges from the sacs. Sorry about that. And then finally, because there's so many different iterations. I mean, there's from each of every 2 games and whatnot. Just that I wanted to list a few, and then add anything. Do the most current ones, which would be Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Pokemon Ultra Sun. Its nature is to store up electricity. Forests where the nests of Pikachu live are dangerous since the trees are so often struck by lightning. And then Pokemon Ultra Moon. While sleeping, it generates electricity in the sacs in its cheeks. If it's not getting enough sleep, it will be able to use only weak electricity. So that's that's all or at least that's some of what the Dex entries of Pikachu right here have been. Sorry, my nose is a little bit itchy. Anyway, and that out of all of them that I've written down and read to you guys, I would have to say that the Pokemon Yellow one was a little bit scary because out of anything, the thought of Pikachu. The thought of Pikachu, you just grab its tail and it ends up biting you and whatnot. A lot of these other ones, mostly getting struck by electricity, yeah, it's no good. But still, at anything, just getting bit by him. You've seen how his teeth are. I really want him to get bit by something like that. And if anything, if not getting bit, I'm pretty sure it also does electricity too if you try to grab its tail. But at anything, that's my very first video for this segment. Thank you guys for all watching. Thank you for enjoying my very first Pokemon Center video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you do subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit that bell, in which you'll get any alerts to any of the present and future videos that I do. And if you like this video, give it a like. And any comments, anything like what you want me to do maybe next, or anything that you want to see of this segment, or how I did, or any comments that you want to make, for this particular video or anything in general, I would really like to hear it. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, and gotta catch 'em all.